What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I just want to start this off by thanking everyone who watched my last video. I got like 600 plus views in the last week or so, which is huge for my channel. I literally had like 40 subs. We basically doubled our sub count just from the last video, so I wanted to just thank everyone. So I'm gonna shoot another little video here for you guys. We're gonna unveil the new project car, and I'm going to shoot some pictures later with my buddy Richard. So quick wash on the Jetta. I'll give you guys a walk around on the Jetta because I haven't really filmed much on that car in probably something like a year. Not much has changed, but I'll give you guys a quick walk around just so you can see what's up with that car. And then we're gonna head out later tonight, right around sunset, 6 o'clock, and go shoot some pictures. I did take out the Golf R last week to go take pictures with Richard, so those are all on my Instagram at wide_MK6 if you want to check them out. Ran into a couple little issues with the intercooler piping. So when you have a car that's stage 2 plus full bolt on and you don't tighten some charge pipe couplers, you find out real quick. So the first time I got the car into boost, it blew off the coupler that goes into the turbo inlet, and tightened that up. Everything was fine. Went out that night to take pictures, and I was driving home, thought I'd get into a little bit of boost, popped off the charge pipe that goes to the throttle body. And the problem that I ran into was I thought it was just a hose clamp hanging down on the ground, and I could hear it, so I aired the car up a little bit. So I thought this hose clamp wasn't dragging on the ground. Turns out it was the charge pipe hanging down, so we scuffed that up a little bit. Luckily we didn't rub a hole through it, so I guess we'll just tighten that back up, and we'll take the car out for some pulls. I mean, I'm eager to see how this car runs on the quarter mile whenever we can get back out to the track. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the Jetta, give it a quick wash, and then I'll pull in the new car so you guys can check that out. So if you guys are new on the channel, this is my 2014 Mark 6 Jetta GLI edition 30. I don't want to film too much that way because the new car's hiding over there. So we just gave it a quick wash. I still have to clean the wheels, but like I said, if you guys are new, I'll give you a real quick rundown on the build. Airlift performance, of course, infab design rear, lower control arms, CCW classic 5s. Those are 18 by 9 in the front, 18 by 10 in the back. I think they're plus 22-ish. I do run a 20mm spacer up front because I have some custom-made fiberglass front fenders that are about an inch wider than factory. So I need the spacer to get that fitment right. I do plan on rebuilding these wheels to be a square setup. That way I don't have to run a spacer. I got a Maxton design front lip. The car is a manual, APR intake, USP 3-inch catless downpipe, AWE tuning, track edition exhaust. The car's not tuned yet because on these cars, if it's a manual, you're pretty much required to do a clutch if you want to go stage 2. And then I'll show you guys the trunk setup. So I built this trunk setup probably like 2 or 3 months ago. Dual 444C compressors, 5-gallon tank, all these hard lines built up. I think it looks pretty good. So that's the update on the Jetta. You can see those classic 5s CCWs were always some of my favorite wheels. If you guys saw my last video with this car, you know I had the Rotiform KPSs on here. I actually ended up trading those plus a little bit of cash for these wheels. So I'll actually, let me air out the car so you guys can see what it looks like laid down. So here's the car aired out. Now you can see why I like to run a spacer up front. A nice and tight fitment. You can see in the back here. I don't think you can get much better than that. So that's a little update on the Jetta if you guys haven't seen it before. So I guess now I'm gonna go ahead and sort of polish up these wheels, and then I'll pull the new car in the driveway so you can check that out too and let me know what you guys think I should do to it. That's pretty much it for the Volkswagen wash. Now, if you have wheels like I have with polished lips and you live by the ocean or you can't keep your car inside in a garage, your lips are going to get trashed pretty quickly. So my buddy who works with Adams Polish put me onto some of this stuff. So metal polish 1, metal polish 2. Basically what you do is just apply this like wax. Number 1 first, go around, wipe it all clean, use number 2, and they'll look pretty good again. So I'm just gonna run around the car quick and do that, and then I guess it'll be ready for pictures tonight. And I'll go ahead and I'll pull the new car in the driveway so you guys can see that. So here it is, you guys. This is my 1997 Nissan 240SX S14 Kooky. This is an original Kooky. As you see right here is pretty much how I got it, besides the wheels. If you guys have seen some of my older videos or if you follow me on Instagram, these are the wheels off of this car actually. Just running a wobble bolt because these are 5x114 and the work wheels are 5x112, so it actually seems to be holding up all right. Quick rundown on this car because it does have a few goodies with it. BC Racing coilovers, has some ISR and Megan Racing suspension bits in the back, has a strut brace. The best part about the car, it was manual swapped. Now I have done a few things on the interior, so I went ahead and I put this little Sony head unit in. This piece was completely missing, so I ordered that. This one's broken, so I actually ordered that last night. NRG steering wheel, it did have a quick release, but I didn't like how far it pushes out the steering wheel from, you know, the turn signals and the wipers and things like that. Just like every 240, the dash is cracked, so I got a dash pad on there. But full interior car. Door panels are in rough shape, but we'll figure out something to do with that. Other than that, the car's pretty straight and runs and drives pretty good. It does have a welded diff in the back, which for my street driving is not my preference. I'd rather have a limited slip, but go ahead and show you. Got a little exhaust on there. The car needs some work. You know, it's not perfect, but find me at 240, that is. And I didn't pay a ton of money for this car, so this will be the next build on the channel. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want me to do with this thing. It is a stock KA. It has really no performance mods besides a catback exhaust. So that's probably going to get yanked out here soon. And once I get a house and a shop that I can actually park this car for a little while. And with all going on right now, we're not making a ton of money selling cars. So this is sort of just on hold for right now. Probably just gonna tidy up the chassis. Car needs an alignment. It needs a few things just to get it, up to par. That way I can drive it every day. I already put a new battery in it. Mainly just cosmetic stuff. So if you know anyone who has S14 door panels that are in decent shape, send me a message on Instagram, wide_MK6. I really need a driver's side. Passenger's okay, it could be saved, but that's probably going to be one of the first things that I want to take care of. So that's the new car. Let me know what you guys think. Alright you guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at wide_MK6 so you can see some of the pictures that we're going to be taking tonight. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you want to see with a 240. Let me know what you want to see with the rest of the cars. I do have to finish up the Golf R, do a little bit of paint correction, so maybe I'll film that. The Jetta's pretty much in its final stages as far as the build goes. There's a few things that are like real long term. The beauty of that car is that was the first year that they did the Gen 3 TSI. So for the Jetta, it can take any hand-me-down parts from the Golf R. So if there's a big turbo in the future for the Golf R, stock turbo goes to the Jetta, and we crank that thing up to 350, 400 horsepower. Maybe a 4-motion swap, who knows? But make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.